Good morning, all. Let's do a little Sunday spiritual. As you see and you've heard about another stock market crash, and then you get anxious and worried, and then Hubble's barking, and everything isn't so pretty in life. Look at my prayer flags. I have a new one and an old one. Hi, Hubble. And you may think the new one is prettier, but actually the worn, faded, ripped, schmutzy one is the one that's really doing its job, which is sending prayers out. So when we are dependent on a situation, on a market, on a stock market, on our job, on our retirement, we are in big trouble, as you have seen once again. 2008, 2016, 1929. There's always the ups and downs. Right now, look at my little garden. Not looking too fancy. But yet, look, there's that sunflower, and the reason that's all in bloom is because it was an artificial planting. I bought a plant for $4 at the Best Yet Market and put it in the ground. So that didn't happen yet. It's not time. The time isn't ripe yet. So I put it there on the full moon just to be like, hey, let's see what's coming. So everything in life is going to be that way. And you have to learn how to stand still. You have to stand still. Whatever's going on is going on. Just be awake to it. You don't want to avoid anything in your life. You want to be wide awake and jump right in it. So what is happening right now may look devastating to the many on Wall Street and to people who are dependent on that. But that's where the problem is. That's where the disconnect is. If you are dependent on anything outside of yourself, and if you're not connected to Source and God, and I don't mean that in a way that you're rolling around sending, handing out flowers at the airport. I'm talking in reality way. If you're not connected to your truth and the divine truth that everything you need is added to you and I shall not want. See, in nothing you can be anxious because you have to wait. Everything is going to go up and down. So when you're in this mode, in this bipolar, oh, I'm worried, oh, I'm happy, I was stressed, now I'm not. When you're going back and forth, it's exhausting. No amount of sleep is going to cure that exhaustion. The only thing that will give you peace is actually to stand still and recognize 99% of everything in your life is thought. It's 99% thought, as we are also 99% spirit. And everything is moving through spirit. It's the truth. Scientists can't explain the brain. They could just say we have one. They can't explain how it works. They can't explain how our soul, how people heal, how people are saved and rebirthed. And you can't explain it, and it's really not necessary to. Some gifts don't need explanation. You just have to receive them. So the gift of your life is the breath that you were given this morning when you opened your eyes, that you have your breath. And if you have your health, hold on to that and honor that and recognize that's your divine birthright. Because making yourself sick over what's happening out of your control is not a form of sanity you want to hang out with anymore. Standing still is difficult. Depending on anyone, you're in big trouble because then you are not self-sufficient. And the truth is, my being is my sustenance. See, all these promises that are in the Bible, 3,000 of them, all these promises, this isn't a myth and a story. Yes, people interpret it to their way. And that's fine. You want to interpret it to your way. If your way includes being connected to the all and seeing everybody as God's child. That we're not judging, this way, that way, this way. That's not your business. Your business is to find your truth in your Most High and your God power. Because we get lost, we all fall. The stock market's going to fall, it's going to rise. We're going to have the good times and the bad times. But in nothing be anxious. You want to stand still. So when somebody makes a promise and they say they're going to come over and they're going to do this for you and they're going to help you with this and they don't show up and they're going to call you in this, so what? That's them. It's okay. Stand still and stop trying so hard. If you want to try something, try recognizing your divinity. Try realizing that your focus and your intention is bringing you exactly what you have, and then You're not a victim. Then you're in your power stance. You're a true warrior. You're in spirit mode. Get in the space that you recognize you are powerful. And the power means kindness and compassion and gentleness. There's a few people running for an election this year, and I don't know if you pay attention to that. I truly don't. I'm not political. I'm just, spiritual. Meaning, everyone is talking a story because people want to win. Everybody wants to win. There's a brand new show on Oprah, Greenleaf. She's got gazillions. She wants to win. She still wants to know that everybody likes it. Oh, what's the ratings? Doesn't matter. You post something. I post this video. I'd like to know that you enjoy it. Yay. Because everything that you're putting your heart into, you want it to be recognized. But you have to be proud of yourself and know that your intention is to share. It's not to withhold and hoard. And this is what goes on with the greed of the universe. We have to take care of each other and Mother Earth. This is not about gimme, gimme, get me. This is about being self-sustaining and then sharing that truth with others so they can see what that looks like. And that's how you keep it moving. Don't stress what happens in the government. You have no control over that. God is running things. You're not running anything but your mind. So let life give to you what is for you and take from you what is not for you. And you just stand still and recognize that this too shall pass. And the demonstration comes in the 11th hour. That's what it is. It's darkest before the dawn. All those wonderful little stories. It's true. In the last note is when you hear it. That's the finale. And then sometimes there's an encore. And you just want to be fully present and recognize, yes, I planted all these seeds. I got wildflowers. They're not grown yet, but I know what's coming. The intention is in the seed. The intention is my planting it in the earth. So the intention is there. What happens next? I'm not going to stress over it. I'm not going to worry all day. Oh my God, are they coming out? Are they growing? Is it happening? I'm going to allow. I will have the harvest I deserve. And we all will. If you faint not and stand still. Nothing is being withheld from God's children. Nothing is except for your deservitude. So this is our Sunday Spiritual, and I wish you all a blessed day and a happy harvest. Bye.